Hello Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Capricorn, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. So with all that being said, Capricorn, let's get started. How does Capricorn currently view this relationship? So we do have the Ace of Cups, we do have the Chariot, and then we also have the Four of Wands out here. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Queen of Wands, and then we also have the Page of Pentacles. I feel like this is your energy, Capricorn. Let's focus on this person really quickly here because they're starting to kind of overpower the reading here just a little bit, but I do like the fact that I'm kind of picking up on you a little bit. But there's somebody here that wants to offer you love. There's somebody here that wants to offer you commitment. Whoever they are, they could be a water sign strongly, so a Cancer, Scorpio, maybe even a Pisces or a Leo specifically. Doesn't necessarily have to be the case, but this is somebody who just knows that you are what they want, and they're very determined to pursue a relationship with you. But it does appear to me, Capricorn, that prior, to this person coming along, you've just been very focused on you as well as your healing journey. It kind of looks like you got out of a very toxic and unhealthy relationship with someone. And after that relationship went south, it caused you to really want nothing to do with love is kind of what I'm getting. I just feel like this individual that you were dealing with, they brought a lot of trauma, unfortunately, into your life, and it caused you to just want to just be single and alone and just kind of focus on you and your money and your career and your business if you have one, nothing more and nothing less. But now that this new human is showing up here for you, I do see you feeling very drawn to them and their energy, but I also kind of see you, in this energy of, you know what, I really should just kind of focus on me. You know what, I really should just focus on my career instead of this person and what they're trying to have with me or pursue with me. It's like you're trying to talk yourself out of getting to know this person, going on a few dates with this person. Like it has that type of feel to it. Okay, let's see where this goes. Who knows? You might come around. Let's see. How does this person currently view, this relationship? So we have the Five of Swords, we have the Hierophant, and then we also have the Seven of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Three of Swords, and then we also have the Five of Cups out here. I feel like this is Spirit's advice to them when it comes down to you, believe it or not. I feel like Spirit's trying to advise this person to take things very, very slowly with you. Because you are somebody who has been through a lot in prior relationships. So Capricorn, you might find it extremely hard to trust a person given, what you recently went through in this prior relationship that, you were a part of. That's definitely a possibility for some of you out there. You could have also developed a massive fear of intimacy due to this past relationship that you were a part of, because this past relationship brought a lot of trauma, needless to say, into your life. And it kind of looks like you've been trying to heal and, recover ever since that, dynamic between you and that person that you were dealing with came to an end. But it's interesting because we do have the Chariot, and the Chariot does definitely represent fast movement. So I feel like when this person does meet you, they're not going to waste any time when it comes down to pursuing you and what they want with you. You might perceive this individual as somebody who is trying to rush things with you, and it's because technically speaking they are, but this is kind of why Spirit's hey, when it comes down to Capricorn, can you just take things slowly with them? They've been through a lot. Can you just take things slowly with them? But I don't feel like they're going to. I feel like something's telling them hey, take your time, with Capricorn, take it slowly with Capricorn, but doesn't look like they want to. It doesn't look like they want to. I'm kind of curious to see what the rush is with this person. So let's look at the Chariot really quickly here, and then we'll look into how you feel about this person. Tell me more about the Chariot. Okay, tell me more about the Chariot. Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Wow. And then we have the Empress. This is kind of why this person, wants to get this ball rolling here already between you and them. It's because they look at you like you're the one. The person that sits in the Chariot is the Emperor. You're showing up as an Empress. This is somebody who is 100% convinced, You're the one that they want to build with. You're the one that they want to get married to. You're the one that they want to start a family with. You're the one that they want it all with. So in their head, they don't see the point in taking things slowly. They don't see the point in, moving at a very, slow and steady pace whatsoever, because this person is 100% convinced that you're the one for them. So that's why this person's not going to waste any time when it comes down to pursuing a relationship with you. Okay, let's keep going. How does Capricorn feel? How does Capricorn feel? Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands. We do have the Wheel of Fortune. And then we also have the Ten of Pentacles. It's more of that self-talk going on here, Capricorn, on your behalf. It's an energy of, but, I just want to be single, I just want to focus on me, I just want to focus on my career and my money. I don't really want to focus on love right now. It just kind of looks like after this dynamic between you and this individual that you were dealing with went south, you had like this whole plan, on how you wanted to live your life and what your life was going to look like and what it was going to consist of. And love was not a part of that plan that you had set out for yourself. So now that love is showing up here for you, okay, out of the blue, it has you kind of falling into this energy of but no, I really just wanted to focus on me though. I just really wanted to focus on my money and my career. And you can, you could totally do both. You totally can, but it's just more of that energy of you trying to talk yourself out of giving this person and this dynamic between you and this person a chance, because it doesn't align with this plan that you had set out for yourself after this divorce happened or after this breakup happened. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like you're gonna eventually, find yourself falling into this energy of feeling torn, because although granted, love was not a part of your plan, and love is showing up here for you, Capricorn. I think that the more you spend time with this person, the more you talk to this person, the more you get to know this person, the more you find yourself, definitely considering, I'll say that, considering and pursuing a relationship, with them. But then there's still that other part of you that's but no, I really just wanted to focus on me and my money and my career, you know what I mean? So I do feel like eventually you'll hit this energy of feeling a little torn. I do feel like you'll eventually hit this energy of feeling pulled in two different directions, but we'll see how this all plays out, because who knows, you might decide in the end, you know what, let me just give this person a chance and see where life takes me, you know what I mean? Or maybe you might just decide, you know what, no, I'm gonna just focus on me and my career, I'm not gonna pursue this. We'll see how you decide to play this in the end. But how does this person currently feel? Okay, so we have this person's coming on super freaking strong is kind of what I'm getting. They really are. For some of you, you might find yourself feeling a little overwhelmed by this person and their energy, because this is somebody who has some really strong energy, but this person's coming on extremely strong. Let's look at that Knight of Wands energy. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands. All right, so we have the Page of Pentacles, you got the 8 of Wands, and then we also have the 10 of Cups. I will say this, I think that, you will find yourself feeling extremely impressed by this, person and their consistency when it comes down to you. I will say that. Again, the more you spend time with them, the more you get to know them, the more you're just wait a minute, I kind of like this freaking person, which is really nice to see. But even though you find yourself really liking this person and really seeing a lot of potential here between the two of you, you're still but I wanted to do this with my life and I wanted to do that with my life. I just kind of feel like there was a lot of things, Capricorn, that you wanted to do first with your life before you turn around and settle down. And because love is showing up here for you, and it just so happens to be with, somebody who does fit what it is that you're looking for, it has you kind of feeling man, maybe I really should give this person a chance. Maybe I really should pursue this and see where life, takes me, with this person, because who knows, like maybe I won't ever meet a person like this ever again. So we do kind of see you, kind of leaning more towards, okay, you know what, maybe I should give them a chance. I am definitely getting with that Seven of Wands to the Knight of Wands to the King of Cups. I am definitely getting an energy of them trying to like woo you and impress you and, make you fall in love with them, things of that nature. Okay, let's see what actions you plan on taking in this person's direction and or moving forward. Okay, let's talk. Don't get me wrong, it kind of looks like everything is unfolding extremely nicely here, between you and this person, okay? However, the inner conflict that you're experiencing is going to start to kind of like intensify on you. I am definitely getting that because you're being pulled in two different directions. I'm also getting an energy of you feeling extremely overwhelmed by this person and your relationship with this person. Things are just growing so freaking quickly here between you and this person, which is a really good thing. It's not a bad thing. I just kind of feel like it's just a lot to digest and it's a lot to like process is kind of what I'm getting for you, because this person is definitely moving at a very fast pace with you. So what could cause you to feel this way in the near future could have a lot to do with a conversation that this person's about to have with you. Like this person might tell you like, Capricorn, I really do think that you're the one, I would love nothing more, for us to be in a relationship together. And that might cause you to feel extremely overwhelmed. Or this person could very well be, I don't even, because that's like the only thing I'm getting that they're going to find themselves pushing for is like a full-blown committed relationship between the two of you. And I feel like once they do, that's when, that's when I see you getting very overwhelmed. That's when I see you experiencing the only, inner conflict, because you're still trying to figure out if pursuing this person is what you should be doing, or continuing to focus on you and the path that you were on prior to meeting this person, which was basically a path of you just focusing on you and your career, nothing more, nothing less. I am definitely getting this, which there are people that are like this. Like there are people who feel like they can't really focus on like their dreams and their goals and the life that they want to manifest and create for themselves into fruition while being in a dynamic with someone. And I do kind of get the impression that you may be like that, Capricorn, where you feel like you can't really focus on you and what you got to do while being in a relationship with someone, because I keep getting this energy of you feeling like pressured and rushed to like make a decision on what you want to do. Do you want to just focus on you and your money, or do you want to like, focus on building towards a life with this person? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? It's as if you think you can't do both. You can, you totally can, but for whatever reason you think you can't. I don't know if when you're in a relationship, you get easily distracted. That's definitely a possibility. It happens to people sometimes. I don't know if when you're in a relationship, you tend to, lose yourself within that person, within that relationship, making it very hard for you to focus on your goals and the things you want to do with your life. I don't know what it is, honestly, that causes you to feel like you can't do both, but there's something that causes you to feel like, no, I can't do both. It's either I'm going to focus on my money, or I'm going to focus on my relationship with this person, but I can't do both. You would obviously know what causes you to think, believe, and feel like you can't do both, but I am definitely getting, unfortunately for you, an energy of feeling rushed and pressured to hurry up and make a decision. What actions? Okay. We have the Two of Wands, we have the Star, and then we also have the, all this person wants is you, and all this person sees is you and the life that they want with you. And they're very determined, by the way, to make it happen. An Emperor is somebody who's very freaking determined. You guys are very similar in your ways, because you did show up as an Empress. An Empress is somebody who's very, very determined as well to get what it is that they want out of this life. And so is an Emperor, right? So when this person, met you, it kind of looks like they just instantly knew, Capricorn, that you were the one for them. So with that being said, this one over here is very determined to have a relationship with you one day, get married to you one day, start a family with you one day, and build this amazing life with you one day. Like, they're very determined to make that happen. Now, going back to this whole them needing to take things very slowly with you, because this is Spirit's advice to them in reference to you. It kind of looks like it would be in this person's best interest to take things extremely slowly with you and not rush you into something that you feel like you may or may not be ready for, because that's kind of what it all kind of boils down to as well, is you not being sure if this is something that you're ready for or not, or if this is something that you want or not. So if this person could just take things extremely slowly with you, I think that it would be extremely, beneficial for them, and it will be extremely beneficial for you, because it'll give you the time that you need to really figure out where you want to be. And it'll also help you figure out if this person's trustworthy or not, if it's safe for you to go there with this person or not. And that's primarily because of everything that you've been through in prior relationships. So this is kind of why Spirit's like, yo, can you please take things slowly with Capricorn, please and thank you, because it looks like you need time to really figure out if somebody means well or not. You need time to figure out if somebody is worth your time and or investment. You need time. You really, really do need time. Nothing wrong with that. But because things are moving so freaking quickly, man, between you and this person, it's like you find yourself really, really liking this person just based off of everything that you've learned about this person thus far, but you still feel like there's more that you need to kind of like discover and learn about this person before you feel safe and secure enough to jump into a relationship, with them, go get a place with them, go get married to them, go start a family with them, go off and build and establish a life with them. You need a little bit more time. And it's very, very normal, by the way, because a feminine energy, because you did show up as a feminine energies take a lot longer to figure out if the person that's sitting across from them is honestly the one for them or not. It's the masculine energies that just know right away if they're dealing with the one or not. So when this person, first took one good look at you, they just instantly knew, because they have the ability to just know right away, like, is this my person or is this not my person? So when it came down to you, they just instantly knew that you were the one, hence why they're not wasting any time. I am definitely getting that a lot of you might perceive them rushing with you as like a massive red flag. I would understand, obviously why you would think that, and feel that way. They're just, like I said, they're a masculine energy. Masculine energies, they just know right away, if they're connecting with the one or not. And if they feel like they're not connecting with the one, they're not gonna really pursue, that person, like the way we see this person basically pursuing you and wanting to get this ball rolling here between the two of you. But it is in this person's, best interest if they do take things slowly here with you, Capricorn. Another thing too, and this is kind of like Spirit's advice to you, Capricorn, when it comes down to this person that you currently find yourself connecting with. Don't forget, Capricorn, that you're the skipper of this boat. You get to say when it stops and when it goes. You get to say how fast all of this moves here between the two of you and how slow all of this moves here between the two of you. So don't forget about that, okay? That you are the skipper, of this boat, okay? Because it just kind of looks like, God, how do I say this? It just kind of looks like you feel like because this person is ready for a relationship, with you, you have to hurry up and hop on board with them. No, you don't. No, you don't. If you don't feel like you're ready to do all of that, then don't. I could assure you that if you were to tell this person, you know what, I need a little bit more time to really, really get to know you before I do all that, they ain't going no goddamn where. They're not going to fucking where. They're not going anywhere. So don't think that if you tell this person you need a little bit more time to really figure this out, that they're going to just, lose interest in you and start talking to the next one, because it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I can assure you that it's not going to happen. So I don't know if that's why you feel like, okay, well, since this person's ready, I need to just, I guess, hop on board, because if not, they're probably going to stop, talking to me. And I don't really want this person to stop talking to me because I really, really do like them. Like, no, none of that's going to happen. You're the skipper of this boat, homie. You get to say when it stops and when it goes. Don't ever forget about that, okay? So with that being said, Capricorn, that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.